Hey, yo, what's going on, you guys? Tucker here. Today, we are showcasing a brand new Sersi deck. The new Series 5 card that just came out. A great meme card, a fun card. But is she competitive? Let's go ahead and break it down. First and foremost, let's go over Sersi a little bit. She's an on reveal. Transform your other cards into this location to a random card that costs one more. This does work in the Professor X lane, which I will actually show you that here in this video today, because it's transformed, not add or remove. So it's another great line if you do not have priority going into turn 5 with some Professor X shenanigans, or if you don't have a Nihilus. Just a great card to be able to change your stuff around. It gets a little scary, I feel like, some of the mix-ups you can get when you're changing your cost 4 card or your cost 5 card. But I've had a lot of success with the Void because there's a lot of hits for Sersi with the Void that honestly does not really disrupt your gameplay. Honestly, just really helps you. Like the most instances, like if you are in a Professor X lane, your Void turning into a Hobgoblin, Modok, or Valkyrie, I feel like are some of the worst lines for them. It can't turn into King because that's not a card feature that you can have for the random cards. But other than that, you pretty much just have a huge point swing and really just can win that lane because your opponent's been snapping on Professor X. You're going to see in this video, like, people snap when they're playing Professor X. You know what's coming down. You know you put the Void on the right, but you have Sersi in mind. They don't know that it can actually change your cards in the Professor X lane, and they just retreat. And that's what you're going to see. But let's go ahead and jump right into the deck, give you a brief little overview, and then we're going to break each card down individually. We are running a Pixie list over here. This does not have to be a Pixie list going forward. This is what I was having the most success with. We'll go over some substitutions after we break down each card individually as well. But the deck code will be down in the description down below. First and foremost, we are playing a junk list. What is another more perfect card than with Sentry, a Nihilus, then the Hood. And the Hood's perfect. It's a negative powered card. Goes over to your opponent's side of the board. It gives you a demon to play as well, which is something you could play with a Nihilus to potentially have your negative 11 power go over to your opponent's side, and then you're dropping 12, so it's potentially a 23 power point swing, which is freaking awesome. You see this package all the time. It's junk. It's just the typical stuff. Originally, this list did have Spider-Ham in here. I'm running Echo in this list in case I don't have my Sersi, or I'm running Echo in this list in case I don't have my Sersi, in case I don't have my Lady Deathstrike, or if I don't have my Annihilus to play on the far right lane, so that lane doesn't get proffed. As just another alternate way to protect ourselves from having the Void on our side of the board at all costs. It's another one drop that swaps with Pixie that enables you to be able to get some of your top end to be cheaper with their costs being shuffled. We have Nico. Nico's a great card in this list. It allows us to potentially draw more cards by destroying Pixie on curve. It allows us to turn some cards into demons. Maybe we're turning our White Widow into a demon, so we get an extra 4 power after her on reveal goes off. Maybe we're adding another copy of a card to our hand. Maybe we want to Red Guardian twice. Maybe we want to have another Echo. Maybe we want another Hood. Maybe we want another demon. Maybe we want to change location, move card to the right. So Nico's spells just work really well. It's another one drop that can swap here with the Pixie shuffling, which is just really good overall for our deck. And then we have Pixie. Pixie shuffles the base cost of cards, okay? The base cost of cards that started in your deck. So it's not a one-to-one shuffle. It is going to be just completely random. It's another RNG card, kind of like Sersi, so it's kind of an RNG deck we're playing right now. But it's very solid to allow you to be able to get your top end more, or to be able just to like throw some cards out early that you may not be able to normally, just being able to shuffle their costs. We have White Widow. So we are playing junk. White Widow is another way to clog our opponent, because this is one of the main things you're doing with junk is clogging your opponent, making it so they have to fill this lane, and they can only put 3 more cards in this lane with the Widow's Kiss. So this card works really well. You're seeing a lot in the junk package. Mobius, we are playing Pixie. So we're trying to make sure our 1-drops stay in a good spot, and don't become, 6 cost or become 5 cost. And it just really helps us, and it's also a great counter to our opponents. There's a lot of Pixie going around. A lot of Sarah going around, a lot of Mockingbird, a lot of Sasquatch. This counters that, which is just really solid. A great global card to play on turn 3. It's kind of a win con if you have Pixie and you have Mobius in hand. You do normally snap on that because you're countering your opponent and you're making sure your costs aren't increased. We have Red Guardian. Red Guardian is another tech card. It's really good right now. It's a great card you can just play on curve to be able to disable Ravonas, be able to disable Thenas, Angelas, Kitty Prydes. A lot of these just cards people are throwing down right now. This helps, disrupt their combo and make it so they can't do it repeatedly. It's a great card to do with priority, potentially even without priority, to just disable some of these cards, make it a little frisky for them trying to go forward. But just a great tech card to have on curve. Sentry recently did get changed. from a 4-10 to a 4-8, with the Void also being -8 instead of -10. It's still a great package. You're playing junk. You know, you're seeing Annihilus, you're seeing Sentry. It's just the typical bread and butter, and it can get Shang-Chi now, which is good. But a great card nonetheless. Another card you can transform if you wanted to with Sersi, getting into a 5-drop. The Void turns into a new 5-drop card, which is awesome. And then you have Annihilus. We were just talking about it earlier. You know, we're playing Annihilus, we're playing Sentry. With Annie here, you know, you're bringing all your negative stuff on your opponent's side of the board. This is kind of like with the meta right now, it's a priority battle. If you don't have priority on turn 6, you're more often going to be able to send everything back over to your opponent's side. If you do have priority, you're kind of praying that they don't have Annihilus. So it's kind of like who has Annihilus, who doesn't have Annihilus kind of situation. But nonetheless, it's a great card. We love Annihilus in this list. We got Lady Deathstrike. That's another alternate line. You don't necessarily have to have Lady Deathstrike anymore with Sersi in this list. I have her as just another card because we're playing Pixie. It's another card that can just swap and be a lower cost. It helps you kind of disrupt some of these other, you know, ongoing power cards that are like helping your opponents, such as the Ravona, such as a Mobius that your opponent might be running too. But she's kind of in that sense, but she isn't necessarily needed. I just personally like her as having 3 potential options instead of just 2 options in this because we are running Pixie. Then we have Sersi, like I was talking about. It's a brand new card. She's a 5/7, which is also that stat line just feels really good. Getting this card Pixie also feels great. Being able to just like change your stuff out in a Professor X lane, I think is super important with how prevalent Professor X is in the meta right now. So I'm thoroughly enjoying that, and it feels just good. It's not necessarily like a game-changing card. I think she stays kind of more in a junk list, but she does feel like a good card. I wouldn't say necessarily you need to spend resources on her. I think there's other cards you should buy instead. If you don't have Annihilus, you 100% you buy Annihilus over Sersi. I would buy Mockingbird over Sersi because it's just more flexible. But another just great card. And then we got our Red Hulk in here. So with Red Hulk, you know, we're playing Pixie. We can get some cheap Red Hulks. Our low end of Red Hulk can cost 1. Our high end of Red Hulk still costs 6. But great card nonetheless. Another scary card to have just another line for your opponents to kind of have to be wary of. But, you know, I run this card in a lot of lists because it's just so much power, and most cards don't go over the top of this one. So that's why we have Red Hulk in here. And then let's go ahead and break down a couple different substitutions we can do. This is Pixie list, so you'd probably keep Pixie in here. But if you don't have Pixie, this doesn't have to be a Pixie list, okay? So there's been some different iterations of this list so far from what I've seen. If you don't have Red Hulk as well, let's go ahead and break down what else you could run. If you don't have Red Hulk, Alioth could be a great substitution. Alioth, of course, you have to be splotchy of where your opponent's going to be playing Annihilus, but playing this to be able to disable an Annihilus will really help you in the game in a lot of these mirror matchups, so it's a great sub there instead of Red Hulk. Another sub you could do is Magneto. Magneto's just really good for a lot of these 3s and 4s at the moment. A lot of people are running 3s and 4s, so it's a good swap there, so Magneto's not a horrible idea. Leader's also another solid idea in case you don't have your stuff on curve. Another great card to be able to throw down on your top end, kind of maybe knock away your opponent's cards. Those are probably the 3 subs I would do for Red Hulk. Echo Series 3 now, so I would assume you have Echo, but if you don't want to use Echo, you can use Spider-Ham instead. Same with Nico. If you don't have Nico, just another 1-drop like Spider-Ham, Echo, Iceman are probably the 1-drops I would do in that situation. So like I was saying, we have Spider-Ham as well. And then we also have Iceman as 2 other options that you could do instead of Nico. If you don't have White Widow, it does get a little interesting. You would maybe run Jeff instead. Jeff's just a great flex instead of White Widow. You can do that and be solid. So Jeff, like I was saying, is another good flex if you don't have White Widow, or if you don't have Jeff, you could do Medusa. Medusa for some just priority, or just to have some better top end, just more power is not a bad idea, or even something like a Shadow King. Shadow King also could work really well for you if I can actually find Shadow King. And enable you to be able to shut down a lot of these cards that are just getting very high vertically in power. Using Shadow King kind of instead of Shang-Chi right now is not a bad idea. If you don't have Red Guardian or Mobius, okay? If you don't have Red Guardian or Mobius, I would look at potentially Luke Cage. I would look potentially at Killmonger. Black Widow is not a horrible idea to kind of clog your opponent's hands. And then Rogue. I think Rogue is another very, very solid card to be able to steal a lot of these ongoing stuff that's happening. So that works out really well. And then I would say if you don't have Lady Deathstrike, you could put a Shang-Chi in this list. You could put a Shang-Chi, you could put an Enchantress. If you don't want to just be 25 heavy, like I think you could totally do Shang-Chi and Enchantress and have a great time. With all the ongoing stuff that's happening right now, I think Enchantress works really well. So that's another card I would probably put in the list. But other than that, I think those are the main substitutions that I was thinking of. But let's go ahead. We're going to jump into some gameplay from stream. I want to say once again, thank you guys for hanging out. If you guys did enjoy what you've been seeing with the breakdown and everything too, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys at the end of the video. I mean, we've played around that well. Like, to be fair, we played around that, I don't know. I mean, yes, good job, I guess. Our Red Guardian gets rocked. That's unfortunate. When you have a chance to Tiger Sersi again, yes, you could. You could with Odin. It could go. Yo, thank you, crew. I appreciate you. How has your day been, man? How was your day? How's life been? How we feeling? How we freaking feeling? I know this sounds crazy. Like, I know this sounds crazy, giving them extra power, but, like, why not, right? Why not? What in the heck is happening here? Pixie, I think. Do I have any Pixie value? Oh, I do actually have Pixie value. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Just see what happens over here. Red Guardian, my Echo. Bro, why is everyone Red Guardian my Echo? What is this? What is this, bro? This is crazy. This is actually just insane. We snap this into the Red Hulk situation here. Thank you, Bio Boy. How you doing, bro? Bro, my Discord's being funky. I don't know about you guys. Has Discord been a little weird for you guys? Or Mobius? 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 What the f is this cheese? We're really cheesing here, huh? Pig Sersi in a 1 cost? That makes sense because Pig is a 0 cost. Okay. What is this? We snap that into a Groot. Oh, value! And a Groot. Oh, it's huge! Oh! No! No! Wait, the Red Hulk and Sentry guy! Oh, what a freaking turn of events. What a turn of events. We're playing as much Sersi as possible. Like, do you play Sersi instead of LDS now? Probably. Holistically, I think you probably do. And I think, yeah, you look at the wins and losses, you know. She could hit something and be upset. Of course, now we're playing, like, Darkhawk over and over again. Like, I know that's what that is here. We're going to try and clog this up first. Annie over Sersi? What the? Yeah, what is up, Dr. Ming? How you doing? How are you doing, homie? So we got a demon and stuff here. We got our Red Hulk. This probably is not a Mockingbird list, but, like, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play Mobius here. Why not? Just for giggles. Rock Slide. See, like, this is like Darkhawk freaking alley, right? I do this, and then we can Lady Deathstrike somewhere, or, I mean, well, maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. I don't know. Is that Goblin left? What's happening here on the left, right? Yo, Callie, what's goody, my bro? How you doing, my friend? Who did I take out? I took out Leech. I had Leech originally in this. List. Is there a world where this wins me the game? Right? Maybe Sersi wins right here. All right. Watch this. Here we go. Scorpion value. Brood. Lady Death. Oh, we got a free Lady Deathstrike. But anyways. Yo. Actually, no. Yes, actually good. Huge. Yo, Ishan, what is up, bro? Oh, we got Master Mold. Huh. Well. And then we just play Red Hulk middle. And we're good. Look at this. How big is Darkhawk? Darkhawk is 12 plus 3 is 15. We would win middle. Yeah, Sersi actually freaking cracked. We beat Darkhawk by 1. Value, freaking value, huge. Look at that. Sersi played the Lady Deathstrike for me. Victory. I love it. I love it. Yeah, what is up, son? How you doing, bro? Welcome in. Here we go. That's how we do it. That is how we do it. How are we doing? Ooh, we get some Nico stuff here. I don't know. Nah, you cute, Drew. You cute, Drew. What you mean, boy? Also, we're not really getting a lot of Pixie value in here. Yeah, the brood. We got the broods from Sersi too. Warframe. Ooh, what's been your go-to Warframe at the moment? Your go-to Warframe. Galactus.
Oh, snap.
I'm doing this right now just so our opponents don't get Black Vortex. I know it's crazy. But that is the only reason why. I know Sersi doesn't do anything to the Doom. We could have cloned Sersi, but I'd rather not have that. That's the main thing. Oh, well, I mean, I guess that works. Bro, the memes, the freaking Sersi memes are so good. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Sersi on the broods himself, okay? Omega Red? What is this? What is this game? Bro, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is just like what Sersi does, right? Oh my gosh.
Are ye worthy?
There's no strings on me.
I can't breathe, guys. What just happened? What just freaking happened? Oh my gosh. This is so freaking funny. This is so freaking funny, bro. The Ultron. The freaking Ultron. Literally turning from Jade into Odin to get Ultron from the Professor X. Lady Deathstrike lands perfectly. What? She's a Timmy card? Yeah, she's a meme. She's a meme card. Giving you Destroyer? No. Also, thank you for snoozing all the ads. We unfortunately do need to run ads after this game, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Yeah, no, like, if you want to just have fun and you just want to meme, there have been a couple cards that have been like that, you know? There have been a couple cards, maybe not recently, but like holistically, right? You got one key and you got me Grandmaster. Oh, Wait, no, you're saying last week you got Grandmaster and then you got Grandmaster again this week? Stop. No. No. You're joking. You are joking. We're about to get Galactus here or something crazier, right? I float here. That's the best we can do is just float. I mean, the Galactus here, they have 5 energy this turn. I mean, I can play Sentry, but let me know we can play Sentry. Yo, you have a great rest of your night, Bennett. I appreciate you, bro. I'll catch you later, friend. Maybe we don't. Maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. Carnage. Oh. I mean, this is kind of mean, but I think we got to do this. I think we kind of got to do this. So all their cards cost a practical amount, or is it insta? It might be insta Annie into Mobius. I don't know. What are we thinking? Is it snap? You think we snap into Mobius when we got void on the board? Yo, dance. Oh my gosh, they're snapping me? I'll snap into Mobius. I mean, this is kind of cringe. I don't know. This is going to be a tricky.
Kneel before Galactus.
What do I die to? Ooh, actually? Hold up. Wait a minute. Yo, what is going on? Dance is in the house. What is up? I've run 4 minutes to run ads. Okay. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tricky, but I think we got this. Watch this. They Professor X me right now. Is it Professor X or is it a destroyer? Is it no? What is it? I think we're good though. Yo, Dance, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, my friend. How you doing? You think we Annie instead? Annie, I mean, I'm cool with Annie. Oh. This never fails. Never ever fails me. Okay? Never fails. 4-8. We're good. Sersi wins us the game. Every time. Every single time. If they have Odin, we're screwed. But, like, this is good, okay? This is good. What's up, Chloe? How you doing as well? Okay, we got this. They never Odin Galactus. It's just Null. It's something else. No way it's Odin. No way it's Odin. Is it? You think it's Cannonball? We beat Cannonball. We do beat Cannonball. Come on. What we got? I'll do it for the content. We'll Sersi for the content. Sersi for the content. Come on. Come on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Huge, huge, huge claw. Okay, Hulk. Yes! 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 Let's freaking go! Yes! Huge! Huge! Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. If you guys are commenting down below, let me know what your guys' favorite variant is. And until the next one, Tucker out.